Subic Bay, a deep natural harbor on Luzon's west coast, is almost entirely enclosed by mountains, nature's fortress against the South China Sea. For centuries, this protection made it a sanctuary for ships and a crossroads of global shipping lanes. Whoever controls Subic Bay commands a powerful vantage over one of the world's busiest maritime routes. The Spanish recognized its value in 1885, establishing a naval station and building fortifications. In 1898, the U.S. defeated Spain and inherited the Philippines, seeing Subic's potential as a forward base. Its deep waters and natural defenses were too significant to ignore. Today, as tensions rise in the South China Sea, Subic Bay's strategic value is once again in the spotlight. Subic's history is a testament to its enduring importance, a strategic jewel recognized by every power that's held it. After the Spanish-American War, the U.S. set out to transform Subic Bay from a small outpost into a major naval base. In 1901, President Theodore Roosevelt designated it as a key U.S. naval site, launching decades of construction. Engineers dredged the harbor, built wharves, and carved roads through jungle, creating a self-sufficient military fortress. Subic became the repair and resupply hub for the U.S. Asiatic Fleet, enabling American warships to operate far from home. Granda Island was fortified with coastal artillery, and a naval air station was established for defense. By World War II, Subic Bay was a sprawling complex, a city with housing, schools, and hospitals for American personnel and their families. The base also became a vital economic engine for the local Filipino community, providing jobs and driving development. Subic Bay stood as a symbol of America's Pacific presence and its commitment to regional security. Subic's transformation set the stage for its pivotal role in the 20th century. During the Cold War, Subic Bay became the logistical heart of the U.S. 7th Fleet. Its ship repair facility could handle everything from patrol boats to aircraft carriers, keeping the fleet ready in Asia. The Vietnam War turned Subic into a beehive of activity. Supplies, ammunition, and personnel flowed through its docks. The QB Point Air Station launched combat and reconnaissance missions, while base hospitals cared for the wounded. Subic was a home away from home for thousands of Americans, and a symbol of U.S. commitment to its Asian allies. The base underpinned the U.S.-Philippines Mutual Defense Treaty, deterring aggression and maintaining regional balance. Economically, Subic was a powerhouse, one of the Philippines' largest employers, pumping millions into the local economy. Filipino workers from welders to administrators found opportunity and stability in the base's shadow. This era forged a unique culture and a lasting bond between Americans and Filipinos. Subic's influence extended beyond military might. It shaped lives and livelihoods. Even after its closure, the legacy of shared history and mutual reliance endures. Subic Bay's zenith was a time of partnership, prosperity, and strategic significance. The Cold War's end and rising Filipino nationalism put U.S. bases under scrutiny. In 1991, Mount Pinatubo erupted, devastating both Clark Air Base and Subic Bay with ash and destruction. The U.S. abandoned Clark. Subic's future hung in the balance. The Philippine Senate, reflecting national sentiment, narrowly voted to end the U.S. lease. In November 1992, the last American warship departed Subic Bay, closing a century-long chapter. The Philippines faced a daunting question: what to do with the massive empty base? Local leaders and volunteers transformed Subic into the Subic Bay Freeport Zone. Shipyards were privatized, the airport opened to commercial flights, and the area became a hub for investment and tourism. The conversion was a remarkable success, proving there was life after the military. Subic Bay reinvented itself as a commercial powerhouse, driving economic growth and opportunity. The transition showcased Filipino ingenuity and resilience. Subic's story became one of transformation, not decline. The bay's strategic value endured, even as its purpose evolved. Subic's reinvention stands as a testament to the adaptability of both the place and its people. The legacy of partnership continued, just in a new form. The rise of China and tensions in the South China Sea brought new urgency to the U.S.-Philippines partnership. Permanent U.S. bases are now forbidden, but the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, EDCA, allows rotational U.S. presence and pre-positioned equipment. It's a partnership, not a landlord-tenant relationship, focused on joint training, crisis response, and modernizing the Philippine military. Subic Bay, while not an official EDC site, remains a vital logistical hub for nearby bases. U.S. Navy ships now visit for exercises and resupply, while commercial shipyards service American vessels. This arrangement gives the U.S. flexibility without the baggage of a permanent base. The new model emphasizes interoperability, training together, sharing intelligence, and building Philippine capacity. The U.S. provides training, equipment, and support. The Philippines offers strategic locations and local expertise. It's a partnership of equals, driven by shared interests and mutual respect. Subic Bay's enduring advantages are leveraged in a way that respects Philippine sovereignty. The alliance is more flexible and collaborative than ever before. This reborn partnership addresses 21 century security challenges head-on. Subic Bay is once again central to regional stability. The alliance adapts, but the strategic logic remains. Together, the U.S. and the Philippines face the future as true partners. For the Philippines, the alliance with the U.S. is a security lifeline. Facing challenges in the South China Sea, the partnership deters aggression and affirms U.S. commitment under the Mutual Defense Treaty. U.S. support accelerates the modernization of the Philippine military. Training, technology, and equipment flow through joint exercises and agreements. American funding and hardware, from patrol vessels to surveillance aircraft, boost the Philippines' self-defense. For the U.S., the alliance is a cornerstone of its Indo-Pacific strategy, ensuring a forward presence in a critical region. Subic Bay's access enables rapid response to crises and supports freedom of navigation. A strong, stable Philippines contributes to regional security and eases the U.S. burden. The partnership also reinforces a rules-based international order, upholding peaceful dispute resolution and international law. Together, the U.S. and the Philippines stand for a free and open Indo-Pacific. The alliance is about more than military might, it's about shared values and mutual prosperity. Subic Bay is the physical anchor for these commitments. The benefits are strategic, economic, and enduring. The alliance strengthens both nations and the region as a whole. China's aggressive actions in the South China Sea have heightened tensions across the region. Beijing's militarized artificial islands and gray zone tactics threaten Philippine sovereignty and livelihoods. The U.S.-Philippines alliance is a direct response. Enhanced cooperation and increased U.S. presence aim to deter further aggression. The goal isn't conflict, but to raise the costs for any coercive action. U.S. assets and the Mutual Defense Treaty introduce strategic ambiguity, signaling the Philippines is not alone. This dynamic reassures other Southeast Asian nations facing similar pressures. The alliance demonstrates that partnerships and international law can push back against coercion. It's part of a growing network of like-minded Indo-Pacific nations, Japan, Australia, South Korea, committed to stability. China's assertiveness has, in effect, catalyzed a stronger web of alliances. Subic Bay is at the heart of this regional response. The partnership is visible in the scale of joint military exercises like Balikatan, now involving thousands of troops and allied observers. These drills simulate complex scenarios, defending maritime territory, retaking islands, and responding to disasters. Interoperability is key, aligning tactics, communications, and intelligence for seamless crisis response. EDCA sites allow pre-positioning of U.S. equipment, enabling rapid joint action. Cooperation extends to the Coast Guard, countering illegal fishing and maritime crime. Strengthening the Philippine Coast Guard empowers Manila to enforce its own laws. The alliance is also expanding into cybersecurity and space, preparing for future threats. Joint efforts protect critical infrastructure and enhance maritime awareness with space-based surveillance. This holistic partnership goes beyond ships in a harbor. It's about comprehensive national security. Subic Bay enables these efforts, serving as a logistical and strategic hub. The alliance adapts to new domains, staying relevant in a changing world. Together, the U.S. and the Philippines build resilience for the challenges ahead. Subic Bay remains central to this evolving cooperation. Today, Subic Bay stands as a symbol of the evolving U.S.-Philippines alliance, a journey from colonial outpost to partnership of equals. No longer a sprawling American base, it's now a thriving commercial port supporting a modern security partnership. This model is more resilient, built on mutual interests and respect for Philippine sovereignty. Subic Bay enables credible action, joint training, disaster relief, and collective defense. Its renewed activity sends a message of resolve to the region. The alliance is alive and committed to peace. Subic reassures allies and deters adversaries, upholding international law and freedom of navigation. In turbulent times, the partnership anchored at Subic is a stabilizing force. The bay's geography and strategic value remain as vital as ever. The alliance is now more collaborative, empowering the Philippines to secure its own future. Subic Bay endures as a cornerstone of stability and a testament to enduring friendship across the Pacific.